everybody, how y'all doing today? This is Dan Price with Celebration Magazine Live, Celebration Senior Travel, coming to you international from the Royal Caribbean Liberty of the Seas. We are having a blast on this trip. Can't wait for you to come traveling with us here very soon. Thank you so much for joining us today on this exciting, amazing exploring tour with Royal Caribbean International Cruise Lines. We have an amazing time planned for you today. We got 3 teams over the ship. We're going to go show you all sorts of great stuff. I'm going to introduce my good friend Alexis Mullen from Royal Caribbean, and she is going to give us all the inside information, all the great stuff. So here we go. And we got somebody unmuted, so mute that.
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited for you guys to join us today. Like I said, we did a really quick get together on Sunday, just a really quick 15-minute. Now we get to really take you guys across the ship through really all of these different venues. Like Dan said, he has 3 teams. So we're not going to really talk about protocols. As we know, they are ever changing right now in this current environment. But we are going to show you all of the different venues on Liberty of the Seas. If you guys have any questions, like Dan said, put them in the chat box so we can see those. And we are going to try and answer as many of those questions as we can live. As also, we have some guest speakers that Celebration team pulled in to talk to you guys today. So with that, I will pass it back over to Dan, and we are so excited for this.
Well, Alexis, thank you so much for helping us set this whole thing up and working with us on this. We value our relationship with Royal Caribbean, and I mean, it's just been an amazing partnership over the years, and we could not be prouder to be working with you guys and sailing the 7 seas with you as we speak. I'm going to go ahead and throw this over to Deborah Saxon and Mary Frances Hansen. So we're going to do that, and let's get this tour on the road, guys. Here we go.
Hello, everybody, Celebration family, and welcome to the Liberty of the Seas. I am Deborah Saxon. I am your cruise director today instead of the owner of Celebration, and I am so excited to be here on board this beautiful ship. First of all, I want to thank you, Alexis. Thank you so much for everything you do for Celebration. We could not do what we do without you, and I'd like to introduce you to our travel consultant, Miss Mary Frances Hansen. Say hello, Mary Frances. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. And we are so excited to have you here on this wonderful tour of the Liberty of the Seas. We are so excited today to have Sheldon with us. Sheldon is the group coordinator for the Liberty right now. You know, those of you who have not traveled with us before, you do not understand how incredibly important a group coordinator is for a group leader such as myself. When we have 150 and 200 people on board the ship, we need someone to lead the pack. And so Sheldon's our guy here on the Liberty. One of the things I like to tell people funny stories about working with our group coordinator. And many years ago, we took a group of people on a cruise, and we had partnered 2 ladies to room together in a cabin. They had met many months before and decided they wanted to travel together. Well, the first day we were out to sea, and we just came back from our breakfast. We were going to take our first nap, and all of a sudden my phone rang in my cabin. And it was 2 of our ladies who called, and they were having a fight. And they were fisticuffs. And they were like, get me out of here. So we called our Liberty. We were actually on the Liberty, and we called our group coordinator, and our group coordinator got us another room, helped us pack them up and move them out room, and everything was fantastic. So that's a funny story from about the group coordinator. But Sheldon, I want to ask you a few questions about what your job function is. It's really important to have a group coordinator when you do groups as large as ours. What would you say your role is for groups on the ship?
Well, my role actually is to assist all of the group leaders or travel partners who might be cruising with a group on board with any request they may have. It could be anything. Like, for example, if they're having issues with their rooms, or maybe they're missing amenities, they're missing onboard credits, stuff like that. Your go-to person will come to me. I will assist the group. Like, I'll deal with you directly to assist the group, basically. For functions and for events and stuff, I'm also, but part of my job is to actually coordinate that as well on board. event spaces, meeting rooms, etc., and so on.
So when we have our groups on board the Liberty of the Seas, this room that we're in right now, it's called Oliver Twist, and we have our cocktail parties up here every time we are on board the Liberty. So this is an amazing room with an amazing view. We love it up here, and our group coordinator definitely helps us with that, getting it situated and having fun. Mary Frances, do you remember some of the parties that we had up here?
Great time.
Great time, great food, great time. Absolutely.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. When we have guests that need a little help, so maybe a wheelchair or scooter, or they need some help on board, what would you be able to do for a group leader to help us with those things?
Well, it depends on the type of needs that they have. Actually, I mean, if it's for wheelchair and scooters, normally the process is normally they will rent from scooter and bring it on board. But if they do need assistance, we do have staff available to assist with wheelchair assistance on and off the ship at the gangways, etc. And if they want to move from point A to point B, we have our staff, housekeeping staff that will be willing to assist.
That's awesome. So we do help you, as you know, rent your scooters before you come on board. Your scooters are delivered to your stateroom. So when we get on board, they're already here, which is really great. But as Sheldon said, if you need help in ports, if you need help getting to the gangway, they can absolutely help with that as well. Yes. So one of the other things that that we always like to talk about is how celebration is all encompassing. Like, we help you with everything. Mary Frances, what is our motto?
We do all the work and y'all have all the fun.
Right. So we do the work, you have the fun. She adds the y'all in, guys. We do the work, you have the fun, and we make sure that everything runs smoothly for you. Thank you so much for traveling with us today on the Liberty of the Seas. We have an exciting Zoom for you, and we're going to stop now. We're going to see you in a little while. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sheldon, for being here with us.
The Liberty of the Seas.
Liberty of the Seas. That's right. It's an amazing ship. Thank you so much. We're looking forward to seeing you. Mary Frances and I are going to run to our cabin so we can give you a cabin tour, and Mary Frances is going to do that. And we're looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much. And we're going to throw that over to Zoe. Bye.
Welcome, Celebration family. It is Zoe Frost, your Director of Marketing and hostess with the mostest with Celebration Magazine Live. We are here in the adult-only solarium on Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas. Now, I wanted to tell you a little bit about this space and also talk to you about Royal Caribbean's new app and some of the activities that are going on the ship. So this space that we are in is the adult-only pool. There are hot tubs, there's a beautiful bar, there's a pool here, and the great part about this is there's no children in this area. So if you don't want to have to worry about kiddos running up and down by the pool deck, this is a great place for you to come and hang out. So this is just one of the many offerings that they have on board in regards to events for our wonderful active older adults. They've got cash bingo, they have shopping, we've played trivia, they do the disco night, and it has been just a blast and so much fun. Now, one of the new things that they're really encouraging people to do, and a great way to keep up with what is going on the ship, is the new Royal Caribbean app that you can use. So some of the cool things that you can do with the app is you can look at what's going on. So like I said, they've got the trivia, live music, categories, bingo. I'm sorry, I'm not calling that bingo for you on ship, but I'm sure it's still a blast. Awesome shopping, and just so many amazing things that you can do. Great movies like Singing in the Rain, amazing shows. You can find all that information here on your app. Now, the great thing is if I want to go to the Liars Club game show, I can go in here and I can actually add it to my calendar. And the great thing about this function is as you go through, you will be able to go and you will be able to go to your calendar right there, and you'll be able to see the items that you have added. So right there, you got some different events on my calendar right there. So this is a great way to learn about what's going on the ship, see what's for dinner, see where you can eat, but we're going to talk about food in a little bit. Now for those of you who maybe aren't so tech savvy, we still have the cruise compass available, delivered to your room nightly for the next day. You can pick it up by guest services, and this will tell you everything that's going on for the day. Now, the other thing is if you want to try to learn to use the app, of course, all of the Royal Caribbean staff on board are amazingly helpful. They can help you figure that out. Or when you're traveling with Celebration Senior Travel, just ask one of the staff and they'll show you how you can do it. So thanks so much for joining us at the Solarium Bar. It has been a blast. I hope that you will come take advantage of this with us someday, and we will have so much fun. All right, we are going to move over to Greg and Richard. Take it away.
Hello, how are you doing? I'm Greg Saxon with Celebration Magazine, Director of Travel. And we are here on the Promenade with Richard Berry, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the Promenade.
Hey, I can't wait to tell you all about it and show you some of the fabulous things there are to do on this ship. I just love the Promenade. Royal Caribbean is one of the few lines that have this Promenade, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. Are you ready to take a walk with me? Let's do it. I'm talking about a lot of different things today. One of the best things, in my opinion, is if you look over this way, we have Sorrento's. Great place for pizza, beer, wine, just getting together with some of your friends. They also have other little snacks, even fruit dishes in there that you might like. And for you ladies, I know that you're always interested in shopping, so we do have the fashion boutique over here with a lot of those big name fashion items that I'm sure you're going to want to check out while you're on the ship. Let's just kind of continue down the way here because there's a lot to see, and I know you're going to want to enjoy it all. You know, every time that we come on this ship, this is one of my favorite things, or favorite places to spend my time. There's just so much to see and do, as well as people watch. Sit down, have a cappuccino, have a beverage of your choice, and just watch the world go by. Watch the people walking by, and just have a good time. I'll bet you'll meet some new friends as you go along doing that kind of stuff too. We sure have, and it's been a lot of fun doing that. And lots of people we've even kept in touch with over the years. I'm going to slow down right here again because over here we have Perfume and Cosmetics. In case you forgot anything at home, here's the place to get it, or here's a great place to get a bargain and replenish what you've used up. If we look over this way, the Hoof and Claw. Yeah, this is one of those authentic places that they created that make you feel like you're in an old village pub. And I think they did a really great job of it. This is a great spot to sit down with some friends, have a cocktail, just talk a little bit about whatever is going on, whatever your plans are, whatever you've done, and there's entertainment here at night. Let's move back just a little bit and take a look here at Perfume and Cosmetics. Ladies, if you want to replenish at a great price, this is a spot that you can always get that done. Now, I'm going to show you a little shortcut that not everybody remembers. Right here is the Casino Royale off of the Promenade. Take that staircase down and you're there. You don't have to go all the way to the ends to go in the main entrances. Maybe you better not let anybody know that I told you about that. We don't keep secrets here. We try and let everybody know about everything. And we have some things coming up here that I'm sure everyone will be interested in. We have the Logo and Souvenir Shop. This is a place where you can stock up on your T-shirts, your shorts, your beachwear, all those little things that you might need, the sundries that you have to go to the beach. There's always a sale going on for something, so you might want to check that out whenever, wherever they're having it. Now, for you wine connoisseurs, we have a special place called Vintages. And in Vintages, they have one of the finest selection of wines of all different places, all different qualities. So I'm sure you can find what you like in Vintages and have a great time doing it. One of the things that a lot of people don't know about is one of the gentlemen here that's one of the higher ups of Royal Caribbean is a car collector. He loves vintage cars, loves those old, great looking things from the past. And if you take a look right over here, this is an old Morgan. On every one of the Royal Caribbean ships, there is one of these vintage cars. He'd like to share it with the world, so he likes putting them out here for everybody to enjoy. Okay, I mentioned something for everyone. Well, I'm sure you could find something you like here in gifts and jewelry. They have everything from Rolex, Tag Heuer, you name it. They probably have it, and probably at a great price too, because you're at sea. You're not in the city. Over here we have the general store. And as you know, a general store is a general store. This one happens to have pretty much every kind of liquor imaginable. They have tobacco, candy, cigars, all of those kind of things that you might want to just stop and enjoy. And you could even buy some to take home. And I believe that's duty free. Moving right along on the promenade, let's just take a second here and take a look up above us. I mentioned that this is like an avenue in a major city, maybe in Europe or wherever. Well, if you look up above all of these shops and restaurants, just like in the city, there's apartments up above. Well, here we have the Promenade Cabins. All of these windows that you see up here are overlooking the promenade. Make you feel like you're just having a great time renting an apartment in some wonderful city. I always like to point this one spot out. Right there it says, Voom, the fastest internet at sea. During the day, they will have someone manning this spot for you where you can sign up for whatever package you might like if you want to keep in touch with friends, with family, and heaven forbid you want to do work on the ship. It's all available for you, and there's different packages to fit whatever your needs may be. Matter of fact, we're on Voom right now. All right. Moving right along here on the promenade, we have some bright lights coming up. Bright lights for, I think, is a pretty bright thing. We have Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Who doesn't like Ben and Jerry's? Just some old-fashioned stools and countertops there. Go in, grab yourself a cone, and have a nice time sitting back and just relaxing and enjoying. The next thing I'm going to point out to you is the Cupcake Cupboard. Now, the Cupcake Cupboard is a great place to buy some of those wonderfully decorated, fantastic tasting cupcakes that they have for everyone in all different shapes, sizes, flavors, colors, the whole works. But if you don't want to just buy one, they actually have classes for you so you can learn how to make them yourself. What a treat that would be. One of my favorite spots, and I'm sure it might be a lot of yours too, is the Cafe Promenade, where you can get an espresso, a latte, little snacks, treats, sweets, all those good things. But one of the nicest things to do about this is sit down with some friends, do some people watching, and you'll make a lot of new friends along here too, because people all stop by and chat with you, and you have a great time. Great place to just do that. We have a little spot here called Get Out There, and that's just what it means. Get out there, have some fun. And they have all of the type of clothing that you would wear getting out there. All the things that you would need to go out and have a good time in all of the different ports that you're at, or maybe just wandering around the ship with your friends and family. By the way, they do have all sorts of things for anything that you might need. They have all of these wonderful watches that you have. They have underwater gear that you might need. They have snorkeling equipment. They have just about everything that you might need in any of the ports that we're going to be visiting on any of these trips. We're entering another little section now as we continue down this promenade, and I think that it's one of the really, really prettiest and nicest. We're going to be walking over a bridge that goes over the floor below us, where we have a couple of different lounges. One of them has entertainment every night. There's a band playing, people dancing, and on the other side is just a quiet little place where you could kick back and relax. But if you just look at these beautiful flowers that they've decorated here, it's just pretty darn fantastic, to say the least. And right above our heads, if you look up there, the Royal Promenade. That's your entrance. That's your gateway. So I think we probably just, well, one more thing. I didn't mention the guest service area over here. Guest services is where you can get everything and anything taken care of, all of your needs here. On the one end, you have Shore Excursions. They'll tell you about tours. They'll book your tours. They'll answer your questions. The guest service area is there to help you with anything you might need. If you're having a problem with your app, these are the folks that are happy to help you with it. If you want to check on your account, they're there to help with that. If you need to change money, whatever it is, they're there to help. And I'll tell you, they're the friendliest people you'd ever want to meet, and they're more than willing to help all the time. Well, this kind of concludes our little walk, Greg. So what I'd like to do at this point is turn it over to Zoe and Staley.
Well, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you guys with us again. So I am now in the very beginning of the Windjammer, which is Royal Caribbean's buffet that is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can come here whenever you like to get a meal. The great part about this is they also have specialty dining on board. So I am actually standing right outside of Giovanni's Table, and Giovanni's Table is an Italian restaurant. Everything is served family style. So you get to share with the members, your family members at your table. And then on the other side, we have Chops Grill, which is their amazing steakhouse. We had dinner there as a group, and the steaks, the food, it was all phenomenal. Now, places like Giovanni's Table and Chops Grill, along with Sabor, which is their Mexican restaurant, all are an extra fee. It is a nominal fee, but you do need to pay extra for the specialty dining. Now, here is a little Celebration Senior Travel tip and trick for you. On days at sea, you can actually dine at the specialty dining restaurants for a reduced price during lunch. So if you would like to experience the food, but it maybe isn't within your budget, you can see if it would work for you for lunchtime. Also wanted to show you, I know I mentioned it earlier, that there is the app where you can view all of your dining. So right here, you're gonna click dining, and that's gonna open up all of your dining options for you. So I'm hungry right now. So I could go to Ben & Jerry's. That is one place that there is a small charge for. The Cafe Promenade is free. It's open till 3 a.m. if you want a late night snack. They do coffee. They've got cupcakes on board. Johnny Rockets is another little specialty place that you can go to. And of course, room service is available 24 hours a day for a small one-time delivery charge every time that you order. The Sorrento's Pizza is included in your stay and is amazing, along with the Sprinkles ice cream. So those are all of my options right now to eat. But then you can also go over and look at the main dining and see what the menu is. So let's look at what the dining options are for this evening. So if you click on where you are, we're in room 5, you click that menu and it'll show you exactly what your choices are for dinner that evening. Now, I have to tell you, if you like escargot, the escargot on board Royal Caribbean is amazing, and it is one of our favorites, along with your entrees, garlic tiger shrimp, chicken cordon bleu, steak Diane. I mean, the options are endless and amazing. Last night, they took such great care of us. I had 2 lobster tails because I loved it so much and they wanted me to have an amazing experience. And if you have any sort of specialty dining needs or food allergies, all you have to do is let your server know and they'll take care of that too. So if you need gluten-free or you have any food allergies, you just tell them and they'll make sure that that is not included in your food. But I would love for you to take a little peek with me. The Windjammer is currently closed, but I want you guys all to take a small peek with me just to kind of see what it is. Now, I know that I said that this is a buffet, but the way that it is set up now is they actually serve your food to you. You walk up to the bar and they have all of their food stations set up in front of you and they serve your plate. So not everybody's coming around and touching everything one after the other. I will tell you, the food has been amazing. Last night by far was my favorite meal. I have baked Alaska for dessert. I hope you guys will come out and enjoy a trip with us. I love to walk around the Windjammer in the morning for breakfast and visit with all of our travelers and just make sure everybody's doing great. So thanks for joining me here to learn about our dining options, and I'm gonna send it over to our next crew.
Well, here we are at the Casino Royale. We're actually one level below the Promenade where Richard and I just were. And as you can see right now, if you want to take a pan around, this place is absolutely empty right now. The reason it's empty is because we're in port. But let me rest assured that once we hit international waters, this place is going to be packed. And you're going to hear the bells, and you're going to see the lights, and everything's going to be flashing. You're going to have people standing up and down and hollering and winning some jackpots here because they were last night. It was very busy. Exactly. They have slot machines. They have craps. They have blackjack. They have roulette. They have all your favorites. They have other card games. They even have tournaments here, slot machine tournaments, Texas Hold'em tournaments. So if a little bit of Las Vegas is what you crave on the ship, you got it right here. Some people say, I don't really like casinos because of the smoke. Well, guess what? They have a smoking section, and then the other half is non-smoking. And let me tell you, this place is big. We're just going through a very small part of it, down just one little alley. But there must be at least 1,000 slot machines in here.
Like it, yes.
Right. About 1,000 slot machines, numerous card tables, and it's absolutely beautiful, as you can see, with all the lights and so forth. So if you're looking for a place to have your thrills and maybe donate a little bit to Royal Caribbean, this might be the place. Hey, you could win too. My wife did pretty good last night, so we're having a great time here at the Royal Caribbean. So anything else you would like to add, Mr. Berry, before we leave?
Well, the only thing I've been playing this week is the change machine, so I haven't lost anything. But other than that, I just come on down and have a good time. That's what it's all about.
Well, that's a safe bet. Let me show you one last thing before we go. Is this beautiful mural right here. They have the what would be called as the new Rack Pack with the Brad Pitt and George Clooney and so forth. But then they have also the more Rat Pack that you would sing from back when. When was it?
We're most familiar with. These were the guys in the 1950s that helped create Las Vegas into what it is today. And that's why we enjoy these casinos now.
Exactly. So we just wanted to show you a little glimpse of this. And let me tell you, it just was a glimpse. We only took one little avenue through, but this place is absolutely fantastic and gorgeous. So with that, we're going back to Deborah and Mary Frances.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to our cabin 6260 on the Liberty of the Seas. Mary Frances, welcome to my balcony cabin.
I love your cabin. Look at the view, the marvelous view that you have, Deborah. It's fantastic. You've got 2 comfortable chairs and a table. I bet you can drink your coffee out there every morning.
And how do I get coffee up in the morning, Mary Frances?
What you'll do is that you'll have a breakfast menu in your room, and then what you do is you decide what you want. Well, you'll list your stateroom, how many people, and what time you want to be served, and then it has the menu and the continental breakfast, which is free. And then if you want the American breakfast, it's $7.95, but there's only a time charge.
That's correct. Right? You can get as many items that you want on the American breakfast, Mary Frances, and it's only a one-time charge per cabin, which is really awesome.
Yes.
Now that's every morning, folks. So if you get it on Monday and on Wednesday, you'll be charged $7.95 twice. And the continental breakfast, if you open that up, Mary Frances, it has so many items: apple juice, coffee, cereals, yogurt, pastries. I mean, all sorts of things. And everything over here is free, which is awesome. And then what do you do with it when you filled it out?
Okay, what you do is all you do is put it outside your door, and then the room steward will pick it up, or somebody picks it up.
Some mysterious person picks it up in the middle of the night, and then at whatever time you tell them,
That's right.
they show up with your coffee.
And they're very prompt.
They're very prompt. Pretty amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit more about a fabulous room and what they get in these
First of all, I
cabins.
just want to say it's very spacious, and what I really love is to come in at night, and your room steward has made the most darling little animal out of towels. He made an elephant last night. He is so cute. And I am 85, and I am not as savvy with technology as some of these younger people. So I love the compass here, the cruise compass that you have, your room steward puts it on your bed every evening. And then you know exactly what you're going to be doing tomorrow. It tells you what you're going to, if you're going to formal night, casual night, or whatever. And then it has all kinds of information in it, and all your daily activities.
Why don't you open it up and show them a little?
Daily activities. It has today's top deals. It has daily highlights, your dining info, and then on the back it has daily planner. So this is just full of information. It's wonderful.
Right. And I know they said that they're trying to get away from the printing because, they want to save trees and get to the digital world. But, they will always have the print copy. So we know that a lot of our celebration family really wants the print copies. Absolutely.
Yes.
And so if they don't have that for you, just ask them at the desk. We're always ask your celebration people who are traveling with you. We're always there to help you get whatever you need.
Another thing too, if you don't know how to use the app or you have a difficult time using it, all you have to do is go down to guest services. They are absolutely fabulous. They're so friendly. They're so nice, and they can't do enough to help you.
That's right. And Mary Frances and Richard were signing up for the show.
Yes.
And they did not understand how to use the app properly. It's okay. We understand. So instead of coming to us, they were trying to figure it out on their own, and they went to guest services and they helped you with it.
They were just absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
And they said, if you have any more problems, feel free to come down here anytime. That's what we're here for.
That's right. Okay. That's right. Let's show them a little bit more about our cabin.
I love the couch here. This is just wonderful. You can watch television on it. Also, I got to point this out too, though, Deborah. This is great. You can watch television, or if you want to watch it in bed, look at that. There you go. How about that?
There you go.
Now, if you want to send a postcard or to write a letter, here's a desk here for you to do that. And also, Royal Caribbean furnish you masks and hand sanitizers for you. And anyway, they just do everything. Anything you want, you can ask your room steward. If there's something missing in your room, all you have to do is ask your room steward, and he'd be more than happy to go and get whatever's missing. Or if you need an extra of something.
Our cabin steward on this trip has been amazing. He knew that we were filming today. Yes. He even made sure that our cabin was completely spotless for us so that we could film today here on the Liberty of the Sea. So it's been absolutely amazing. We're waiting for the rest of the team to get up here, and I think they're coming. Come on, everybody, come on in. Thank you so much for traveling with us. Thank you to our celebration team. I mean, without these people, we are nothing. We cannot do anything without them. And thank you, all of you, for being so loyal. Alexis, again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you guys have a wonderful day. And we can't wait to cruise with you and travel with you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.
Oh, that was so exciting, guys.
That was so much fun.
That was so much fun. They are having an absolute blast.
Oh, it was great. I mean, look, this ship has been incredible. I mean, has been absolutely incredible. And I mean, Alexis, give us any other amazing information. And guys, if you have any questions, now's the time to put them in the chat. We did have one earlier. Do they have rooms that are ADA compliant?
Absolutely. So that's a great question. And working with Celebration Senior Travel, I know how close they are to all of you guys. So they actually go in and take up some of our accessible staterooms as well. Now, obviously, those go sooner rather than later, which is why we book these groups years in advance to make sure we grab those staterooms that we need. But absolutely, if you guys need anything from a shower chair to anything for any needs, truly, the celebration team puts that into a request and does everything that you guys don't need to do. That's why they're here for you guys, and they work with us. We put everything on board to make sure that you guys have a seamless vacation. So yes, absolutely. Let us know what you would need, and they do the work for you guys. Again, Mary Frances is saying, I mean, hello, the whole celebration saying, I mean, They do the work, y'all have the fun. I love that saying. So I'm going to
Absolutely.
use that. Yeah, I'm going to use that. So
Hey,
absolutely.
that's patent pending right there. So no, but seriously, we also have so somebody asked how long is this particular cruise? We are doing a 7-day cruise. What ports are we stopping on this one, Alexis? Port of Maya, Costa Maya, Costa Maya, Cozumel, Belize, and Roatan.
Oh, y'all are going Honduras too. Awesome.
Yes, we're all over the place. And then, do you need to buy the internet package in order to use the Royal Caribbean app? No.
Wonderful question. Yeah. You do not have to purchase Voom, which I am amazed. Y'all, we are Royal Caribbean. We don't tote how we have the fastest internet at sea. And by golly, pulling this off in the middle of Mexico, I can truly say we do have, hands down, the fastest internet at sea. I was so amazed how well this was all put together by you guys. But to use the Royal Caribbean app, no. It automatically connects to the ship Wi-Fi, so you do not have to purchase the Voom package to use the Royal Caribbean app. Voom is really if you're wanting to post or stream from Hulu, Netflix, we have those options as well. But just to use it, no, you do not need to.
And just to put it into perspective for you guys, so what you do is you turn on your Wi-Fi and airplane mode at the same time and turn off your data on your phone. And then you will be able to run your phone without putting data on your, applying data charges that from your phone provider. So it's actually really cool. That way you're not getting charged, but you have access to the app throughout the trip. Linda B also wanted to know, do we have a midnight buffet on the ship? No, but we do have some cool things that are going on at night for food, including the pizza is late at night, as well as the Cafe Promenade is open 24 hours. Am I right on that?
Up until I want to say 3 a.m. So we got the late nights. Don't worry, we got the late nights, munchies. We also, of course, have room service as well. So that's another option if you don't want to leave your stateroom. But if you are out and about and you are wanting food, don't worry, we have the ice cream, sprinkles outside on the deck, Cafe Promenade, and of course Sorrento's, where it is pizza by the slice, but you can honestly ask them to make your own. So it is not just pizza by the slice. You guys can order what you would want. It takes a little bit longer, say 5 to 7 minutes, but that is an option as well. So,
and I'll tell you what, that pizza is fantastic. On the first night of the trip, I went in there to go grab a slice. It was probably like, I don't know, midnight or something like that. I decided to go get a slice. And I walk in, and there's Deborah's son is sitting there, who's running cameras today for us. Thank you, Jake. You're amazing. And we sat up and ate pizza into the night and had a great time. And it is good pizza, guys. It really is.
We upgraded every single one of our pizza ovens. That was one of the times that we could use upgrades, right? We could use this time to upgrade our ships and clean everything and do deep cleans with the time that we had off, unfortunately. But that gave us chances to upgrade, and one of the things, to your point, Dan, was new pizza ovens on all.
Well, it worked out nicely because that was delicious pizza. Thank you for that. Yeah, we have a question. Are the ports safe? Yes. Tell me, Alexis. You tell me, because I haven't gotten off the ship yet.
No, absolutely. So that is something we, as you guys know, we have. This past 2 years has been a lot for this industry, and our CEO and president has made incredible leaps and bounds for the industry, not just for Royal Caribbean, on making sure that where we take guests, we are not going to come back. It was almost like the turtle in the hare race, right? We were the turtle or the tortoise in this. We wanted to make sure that when we brought back our guests, we wanted to be as safe as we can with protocols in place, with procedures, and of course, taking you guys to places where it is safe. Now, granted, we as a cruise line, as an industry, will only take you to where we are safe. So if there is something that comes up, absolutely we'll notify you. But that is going to be, like I said, we wanted to do this right, which is why it has taken so long to get us back into service and why we do ship by ship rather than just having 26 of our ships go back into the water at one time. We wanted to make sure that they do have, of course, safety is number one. We will never take you or our crew, who, I mean, is the soul behind these ships now, anywhere unsafe. Great question. Thank you.
And let me tell you about that crew. Like I said it before, and I'll say it again. Oh my God, they've been incredible. I mean, like,
They've missed y'all. I mean, they've missed each other. This has been 2 years where they had to
Right.
go home as well. They are so excited to be in front of you guys. This is what they love to do. Some of our crew have been with us for 40 plus years. So they are so excited to see you guys back on board. And during this time, it's truly been almost that one-to-one service while we're getting restarting back up. So it has been an incredible vacation, even more because the crew are just, they're
Yeah.
there again. We're excited.
No, it's been amazing. The crew's been amazing. We're all Deborah's walking through, and Sarah's walking through. Y'all say hi. So, we also have the question from Bill Barr. What about scooters on board? Yeah, there are a lot of them, Bill. I gotta be honest with you. They're scooters, comfortable. You get around however you need to. Alexis, why don't you dive into that a little bit for us?
Absolutely. Like I said, all of our ships are accessible, and really it changes through the seasons. We are known for a multi-generational cruise line. Truly, we are from young to old. We want the multi-generations. That's what we do best. And of course, we make sure all of our ships and our ports are going to be accessible to welcome cruisers of all ages and of all needs with that. So yes, again, kind of like the ADA staterooms, this is going to be exactly why you book through Celebration Senior Travel. They are going to do all of this for you guys, so you don't have to worry about calling into Royal Caribbean Direct and booking the scooter and figuring all that out. That is why you guys have such an amazing travel agency to do this, because they do everything for you start to finish. So there's nothing, I mean, just like the slogan, we keep going back to Mary Frances, y'all have the fun. I love that she adds that in there. So yes, y'all have the fun.
And it's the moment you get to the spot and park your car. We have a valet come and take your car, take your bags out for you. You come into the spot, you have some breakfast before we leave to get on the port, to drive down to the port. And to answer your question, Daphne, we left from the Galveston port. Okay, so we left from the Galveston port, and I mean, it couldn't have been a smoother drive down. And and everything, when it comes to Celebration, it is first class all the way. You are taken care of through and through, like Royal Caribbean is doing for us, we do for you guys, and they do for you as well. I mean, it's been fantastic.
We have a brand new terminal coming to Galveston, bringing in some of the world's largest cruise ships because of you guys have supported us in Galveston. So that should be coming out next year, which we have more information next year. So look for another group on Allure of the Seas coming out of the brand new terminal in Galveston next year. So
looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. That's fantastic. Linda B wants to know, do they have calypso music by the pool? Yes, they do. They got the good music. They have live bands playing out there. Right now, because it's December, we're also getting Christmas music in the evenings as well. So 'tis the season, and they're making us feel that here on the ship. But we got live bands playing, as well as celebrating the holidays, beautiful decorations, playing the music. It's a lot of fun. For sure.
It's interesting. They talked about Studio B in the ice skating show. And something that Katie mentioned was that we had won actually an ice skater in the Olympics. Well, as a brand, we are actually the sole provider. We hire more Olympic skaters than any other company worldwide now, because we have almost on every single one of our ships, just a few that we don't, ice skating rinks. We are known. We have this theater now built at FAU in Florida for all of our entertainment team. That's all of the ice skating shows, the high diving water in the aqua theater. Every Royal Theater show is practiced and rehearsed in this facility in Florida. So we're all about the food, but we're all about the entertainment as well. So
nice.
We love to do it all.
I got a question sent to me privately. I don't know if they meant to do or not, but it's not really a private question. Do you pay extra for the specialty restaurants?
Yes, you do. What we also have is you can purchase one-night packages where it just might be maybe an anniversary dinner that y'all are wanting to have a nicer feel for, or smaller. It's really more private, right? The main dining rooms you guys have with all your friends. Really, if you're wanting to upgrade that experience and get maybe into a smaller setting, or like I said, celebrate an anniversary, a birthday meal, and you guys are wanting to upgrade that experience, of course, you can go into Chops and have that filet mignon, lobster, crab, Giovanni's. But you can also purchase at a discount a 3-night. So you can actually purchase multiple nights if you wanted to purchase at a discount that as well. So talk to Deborah and Greg and the team, and they will, of course, help you with that as well. Because again, they help you from start to finish. Any questions about specialty dining, the different packages for internet dining, and shore excursions as well, they'll absolutely help you guys with.
And then also, just to say, the specialty dining, we ate at Chops last night. It was absolutely fantastic. I mean, it really was amazing. I had a bone-in ribeye that was absolutely incredible. Oh yeah, thank you, Alexis. Yeah, absolutely. I had a bone-in ribeye. It was amazing. But in the main dining room too, I had escargot. I had French onion soup. I had, that's just the appetizers, and I had two of those. I had each appetizer in one meal, as well as my entree and the dessert and all of that other stuff.
If you guys sail with me, there is no judgments. I definitely order 2 to 3 appetizers, and then I order maybe 1 to 2, depending how hungry I am. But 2, I am a dessert girl through and through. So there might be 2 to 3 appetizers, 1 main course, and then up to 3 desserts. But there is no judgment. We are judgment-free zone here. We have to try as much as we got to get the experience. And the best part is we don't have to do the dishes at the end.
Love it.
That's my favorite part. We can eat as much as we want and still not have to do the dishes and clean up. So,
well, Alexis, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to take everybody off mute real fast, and everybody give a big round of applause to Alexis and the celebration team. And thank y'all so much for I'm asking y'all all to mute. Thank y'all so much, guys. We had such a good time. We're having such a great time.
Thank you.